Hello and welcome everybody. We are going to be running through a little Pilates class, full body in the outdoors. Humidity is currently 92%, I think. So wish me luck. But the class can be completely prop free. You do not need to use anything. I just have the ball here. So if you have a ball, great. If not, no worries. Let's get started. I'm just going to pop the ball in between my thighs, just above the knees. We're just going to start with some nice deep breaths. So bending at the knees, using our arms, inhaling through our nose, hands come up towards the sky. And then exhale, bringing those arms back down by our sides, chin tucks to chest, rolling forward nice and slow. Slight bend through those knees, fingertips meet the mat, inhale through the nose. Exhale, bend those knees, tuck the pelvis, scoop out through the belly, roll on up nice and tall, big roll out through the shoulders. And again, bend at the knees, inhale, hands come up towards the sky. Exhale, releasing down nice and slow, tuck the chin. Forward fold. Fingertips meet the mat. Taking a little moment, inhale. Exhale, bend those knees, scoop that belly, roll on up. And again, one more time, bend at the knees, inhale through the nose, arms come up. Exhale. Arms come down by our side, tuck the chin, roll on down. Fingertips meet the mat, bend through the knees, brace that core, just walk those hands out. Pike those hips high, downward dog. Take some nice heel lift and lowers here. Exhale, lift those heels. Inhale, lower down to the mat. Sinking our chest as far towards our thighs as comfortable. And sending those hips high towards the ceiling. We have 6. Nice and slow. 5. 4. 3 and 2, 1. Ground both those heels down. As you exhale, I want you to tuck that chin, ripple our weight forward, shoulders track over our wrists. I want you to really scoop that belly button towards the spine. We're going to exhale, inhale, send our hips back to our heels. Exhale, big extension through those knees. Inhale, send our weight forward. Beautiful. Stay with this little combo here. Just warming up through our bodies. Connecting to our breath, our body. There is nowhere that we need to be. And there is nothing waiting for us that won't still be there after our practice. Carve out this space for yourself. Let's do 4 more here. Really feeling the nice stretch through the back of those thighs. Squeezing the thighs together as we roll on forward to our high plank. Beautiful. For 2. And 1. Holding here. Plugging that belly button in, ribs gently drawing down to our hips. I just want us to inhale, tap those knees down to our mat. Exhale, squeeze those thighs, high plank. Beautiful, that's all we're doing here. Tapping those knees, finding our high plank. Making sure our body is in one nice straight line. Keeping that weight forward. Very nice. Beautiful work. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower those knees, untuck those toes. Taking some nice little hip sways here. Feeling whatever feels nice for you. On your next exhale, finding your neutral spine. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, eye gaze goes up. And then to exhale, C-curve through the spine, push the mat away from us. Really feeling a nice separation. Think of lifting your chest up through those shoulder blades. Inhale, drop that belly, lift the chest. Nice work. Taking whatever movement feels nice for you here. Maybe you want to add in a few little side bends. Just connecting our breath to our body before we get started. On your next exhale, I want you to find your neutral spine. Tuck those toes, pike those hips nice and slow, downward dog. Exhale, walk those toes up to the top of our mat. Bend through the knees, scoop the belly, roll on up. Big roll out through those shoulders. Bring those arms up above our head towards the ceiling. Interlace those fingers. Exhale, lean over to your right, pushing out into our left side body. Taking a few pulses. To exhale, come find your center, leaning over to our left, feeling a nice stretch through our right side body. Exhale one more time, leaning over to the right, really reaching with those fingers. And then once more, over to the left. Beautiful. Exhale, finding center. Release those arms, come to the top of our mat. Ball is still nice and secure between those thighs, just above those knees. We're going to inhale as we send our hips down and back. Arms come up by our ears, biceps in line with our ears. Exhale, press through those heels to rise. So inhale, hips go back and down, reach through those fingertips. Exhale, ground through those heels, stand back up. Nice mind to muscle connection here. Inhaling on the way down, exhaling, finding our center. Beautiful. Really drawing up from that pelvic floor, keeping our balance nice and strong. You can take this at your own pace. Whatever feels good for you. This is your class, your space. You take what you need. Lift, lower, lift. Let's go for 3 more. Down, rise, For 2, for 1. On this next one, as you lift, you're going to brace through your core, lift up onto your toes. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift up onto those toes, finding your balance before coming back down, lowering those heels, lowering those hips. Beautiful work. Let's go for 6. For 5. Keeping a nice squeeze on that ball. 3. 2. And 1. On this one, I want you to hold down. Let me readjust this ball. Hold down in your squat. I just want you to take those squeezes into the ball. Bringing our hands to the chest if you need. Otherwise, stay with those squeezes for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to pulse. Stay down. We have 10. You've got this. Nice and intentional. We lift, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up, lower those arms. Let's go. We've got some single leg. Lower it down. Inhale, exhale. Lift that right heel. Send that right arm back. Eye gaze will follow. Inhale, find your center. Lower the right heel. Exhale, lift your left heel. Send the left arm back. Inhale, lower it down. Exhale, press through those heels. If you want, on this next one, take those lifts and lowers, alternating heels. When we come up, just coming up onto our toes. Beautiful, nice work. Humidity is felt. I am sweaty. Lift, lower, really using your breath through this whole movement. Sending the energy through those fingertips. Let's go for 4 more. Plug that belly button towards the spine. This is a whole body movement. For 2. One more. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Again with the ball. Rise. All right. On this next one, let's do a little challenge. I want you to heels are flat. I want you to exhale, lift both heels, send both hands back. Lower those heels, inhale, exhale, up onto those toes. So inhale back, exhale, really ground and lift through those toes, the heels. Rise. Nice work. For 5, for 4, 3. You've got this, your own pace. 2, 1. Hold down, hold in your squat. You can do this. Lift those heels, send those arms. Lower it back down, reach those arms, stay low. We lift, we lower. Lift, lower. Nice work here. Nice and strong. Drawing those ribs to our hips. 4, for 3, for 2, 1. Stay up on those toes. Reach those hands or bring them to your chest. I want you to take your pulses here. We lift, lift. Can you get a little lower for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Come on up. Beautiful. Let's take a nice deep breath. Bend those knees. Arms come up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. Grab that ball. Place that ball behind the right heel. So right heel is on the ball. Right toes are grounded onto the mat. I want you to hinge from the hips. Fingertips reach for the mat. We lift the mat up and away from the mat. We inhale to prepare. Exhale, send that left leg back. It extends behind us, nice and long. Beautiful. Inhale, tap it behind the ball. Exhale, send it back. Nice work. It was rainy when I started. The sun has blessed me, but by golly, it is warm. Connecting to the breath. Exhale to extend. Inhale to lower. For 3. For 2. And 1. Tap those toes down to the mat, ground those hands, roll that ball through, coming into your 4-point kneel. Sorry, I lied. Coming into our high plank. Belly button to our spine. Weight stays forward, shoulders track over those rests. Beautiful. I want you to exhale, draw that right knee into your chest. Inhale, send it back. I want you to extend that left leg straight behind you. Draw the left knee to the right elbow. Step it back. Beautiful. Stay with this little combo. You've got this. Eye gaze is long to the top of the mat. For 3. 2. And 1. Draw that knee in, step it back. Left knee, right elbow, step it back. All right, hold here nice and strong. I want you to take those pulses with that right knee, C-curve through the spine. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Downward dog. Walk those hands to the back of the mat. Holding onto the ball, bend those knees, scoop the belly. Exhale, standing nice and tall. All right, let's walk to the top of our mat. A little lunge series. We're going to ground. We're going to place the ball in between our hands. Slight pressure on the ball. Keep the shoulders nice and relaxed away from our ears. Slight pressure into that ball. Ground through the right heel. Step that left leg back. Lower down, lunge. Hover that left knee. Exhale, twist over the right thigh. Inhale, find center. Exhale, tap that toes in. Inhale, lower, hover. Exhale to twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, lift. If you want, on this next one, take your twist, keeping those hips squared to the front of the mat. On your exhale, you can reach the ball to the sky, bring that left knee through. Inhale back. Take that twist. Center. Drive that left leg through. Beautiful work. I hope you have a nice air-conned room because, golly gosh, she is steamy. Twist, center, lift. Beautiful work. Imagining you have a little wall behind your back, lengthening through the crown of our head, staying nice and long. Let's go for 4 more here. Twist. For 3. For 2. Now on 1, we're going to hover that knee, take that twist, find the center. As we exhale, we extend that left leg, left toes stay on the mat. All of our weight tracks over our right leg. Inhale, hover that knee. Exhale, take your twist. Find your center. Exhale to shift that weight forward. That's all we're doing. Stay with this little combo. Keep those shoulders relaxed away from our ears. We twist at our waist, keep our hips forward. And nice and square. For 3, twist. For 2, on 1, we hold down, we stay with those twists. For 8, 7, 6, 5, you've got this nice and strong. 3, 2, 1, hold it down, find your center, square those hips, take those pulses. You've got this for 6, 5, stay strong. For 2, 1, knee goes down towards the mat. I want you to send your right leg through. I'm just going to switch sides so you can see me. So send your right leg through, down to your left forearm. Your hands are just going to put slight pressure into that ball for our balance. Open the chest to the right. We're going to exhale, lift our right leg in a 90-degree. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Beautiful. Nice and strong here. Pushing out of that left shoulder. Lifting up from that left side waist. We've got 6, 5, 4. We should be shaking. 3. Well, I am. 2. On 1, I want you to hold it at the top. Extend that right leg long. Tap those toes to the bottom corner of your mat. Exhale to lift nice and long. That's all we're doing. Lower, lift. I want you to think about lowering with as much control as we do on the lift. So slowly lift, slowly lower. Beautiful work. Lift out of that shoulder, out of that side waist. For 4, 3, plug that belly button in, stay nice and strong. 2, 1, hold that leg up. You can take the ball to the ceiling. I'm going to hold mine here because humidity. Bring that arm above the head. We exhale, right elbow, right knee. Inhale, extend. Beautiful work. Exhale, draw it together. Inhale, find that length. Lovely. 4, 3, 2. On 1, we hold out. Hold. Take those pulses up. You've got this, nice and strong. I am shaking for 3, 2, 1. Lower it all down. Take those knees as wide as the mat. Send those hips back to our heels. Reach nice and long if you have the ball. Rest those hands on top of the ball, maybe reach a little further. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through our mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Coming back to our body, back to our breath. Slowing that heart rate. Good news. We only have the other side left. So when you're ready, on your next exhale, shifting that weight forward. Just place the ball on the mat. Ground through those hands, tuck those toes, pike those hips nice and high. Downward dog. Beautiful. Walk those hands back towards your feet. Grab that ball. Inhale. Exhale, bend those knees, scoop out through the belly to roll on up. Nice big roll through our shoulders. All right, we are going to place the ball down again. Placing our heel onto our left heel onto the ball this time. Grounding through that right foot. Ground through the left heel, left toes. Hinging from the hips, slight bend in that left knee. Fingertips meet the mat. We push out and away from the mat, lifting up through our bodies. I want you to inhale, prepare, draw up from your pelvic floor. Exhale, extend that right leg nice and long behind us. Inhale, tap those right toes to the left ball. Exhale, extend. Good work. Stay here, nice and strong. Connecting to your breath, to your body. You are so much stronger than you think. We have the other side to go. Then we are all finished after some core work. Extend. Lower. On this next one, I want you to extend. Just step those toes back, ground through the hands. Bring that ball through. High plank. Push up through those hands. Shoulders track over wrists. Eye gaze is long to the top of the mat. I want you to exhale. Bring the ball in. Left knee comes to the chest. Exhale, step it back. I want you to lift that right leg in line with the body. Right knee, left elbow. Step it back. Lovely work. Just breathe. Stay with this combo. We are nearly done. Humidity is a killer. One more, draw that ball in, step it back, extend that leg, twist, step it back. All right, here, I want you to hold strong through your plank. I just want you to do those pulses. Ooh, it burns. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Step it back, pike those hips. Downward dog. Shake out those legs. Exhale. Step those toes to the top of the mat. Roll on up nice and slow. Find your ball wherever it's gone. Holding tight to that ball. Shoulder blades back and down, relaxed away from our ears. We ground through the left leg this time. We inhale, step that right leg back, right knee hovers. Exhale, take your twist over your left thigh. Inhale, find your center. Exhale, balance. Either step it in or on this next one, twist, center. We draw the right knee, arms go to the sky. Beautiful. Stay with this. Twist. Oh my goodness, my balance. We have worked hard. Center. Drive that knee through. Step it back. Lovely. Nice work. Let's go for 6 more here. Keeping pressure on that ball. Engaging those shoulders. Whole body workout. We definitely get what we asked for. For 3. 2. On 1, I want you to hover the knee, take your twist, find your center, shift the weight forward, extend the right knee, right toes stay on the mat. All of our weight this time is over that left leg. Inhale, hover the right knee. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, hinge forward. Beautiful work. You've got this. Keep that balance. Draw up from the pelvic floor. Ribs are connecting to those hips. In and down. Beautiful work. For 5. For 4. For 3. 2. On 1, bring it back, hover that knee, stay in your low lunge, twist. Stay with those twists. For 8, 7, 6, 5, smile through the burn, 3, 2, 1. Find your center, stay low, take those pulses. See if you can get a little lower. For 6, 5, you've got this. 4, 3, stay down. 2, 1, lower that knee to the mat. Hands come down. The left knee comes through this time as we find our right forearm. Opening our chest to the right, balancing that left hand on the ball. We're going to exhale as we lift that left knee, left leg up. Inhale, lower with control. Beautiful. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Embracing those shakes. If your mind starts to wander, just bring it back to your body, your breath. Connect that breath back in with the movement. Let's go for 4 more here. Lift. Feel the little pinch through that left glute this time. For 2. And you know what's coming. 1, extend that left leg long. Tap to the bottom corner of your mat. Exhale, lift. Inhale, just tapping those toes down slightly. Beautiful. Draw up from that side waist. Press out of the mat with your hand, lifting out of that right shoulder this time. For 5, 4, Oh, that's the bell. If you can hear that, don't mind that. For 1. Beautiful. You can leave that ball down if you want or bring it with you. I want you to lift your left hand towards the ceiling, then up over our head. Keep that left leg lift. I want you to exhale, left elbow, left knee. Inhale, extend. The second side is always a little bit more tricky because we've already worked our stabilizing side. Stay here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it out long. Take those pulses. You've got it. For 8, 7, 6, 5. You've got this. Stay to the end. 2, 1. Lower it down. Send those knees wide, hips back. Take your child's pose. If you've got your ball, maybe you want to rest your hands on top. Coming down. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through our mouth. Slowing that heart rate down. Inhale. Exhale. One more here, through the nose. And exhale, release. Shifting our weight forward. I want us to come onto our bottom, swing those legs around underneath us. Feet hip distance apart, planted on our mat. For this one, I just want us to put the ball to the side. Lowering down slowly to the mat. Lift those arms long above our head. Feel this nice stretch while we're here. Take a little second. All right, I want you to lift your left leg into tabletop. I want you to exhale, lift your chest, curl up, our straight arms come down by our side. Inhale, extend that leg as we extend our arms long. Inhale, curl. Nope, exhale, curl. Inhale, extend. Beautiful. Exhale, really bringing those ribs down to those hips. For 6. For 5. Nice little core finisher here. And then we are all done. I promise. Let's finish strong. Stay with me. For 2. On 1, I want you to hold it up. I want you to bring both arms to the left side of the thigh. Return to center. Exhale, oblique twist across. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale. Beautiful. Staying here, nice and strong. 5. You've got this. 4. 3. For 2. For 1. Hold it up. Lower it down. Bring those arms long. Lower that left foot, plant it on the mat. Lift that right leg up into tabletop. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift the chest, lift those arms nice and long. Inhale, extend. Beautiful work. Can you lift a little higher? Can your ribs meet those hips a little closer? For 6. 4. There's the school bell. 3. You know what we've got. Hold it up. Both hands to the right side this time. Inhale, center. Exhale, left ribs, right hip. Really cross over our body. For 6, 5, nice work, nice and strong. 4, for 3, 2, on 1. I want you to hold it up. Take your curl. Inhale, extend both arms, both legs if you can. Exhale together. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring it back together. You've got this. This is the last little bit of work, and then we are all finished, I promise. 4, 3, 2, 1. Interlace those fingers now. Thumbs run down the back of our head. Keep that crunch. Extend those legs out. Take those crisscross. For 8, 7, 6, 5. Stay strong. You can do this. 4. Hollow out through that belly. For 2, 1. Hug those knees into the chest. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. All right, let's finish this off. Interlace those hands one more time. I want you to bring your right elbow to your left knee, right leg extends. Switch, left elbow, right knee, left leg extends. Stay with this. We are going to finish strong, and we are all done. Maybe pick up the tempo a little. For 5, 4, 3, keep those elbows wide. 2, 1, I lied. Bring those feet towards the ceiling, hands towards the ceiling. Take your pulses up, up. We have 8, and then we're all finished. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Hands on the knees. Take some nice knee circles. We are all finished. We have worked so hard. Let's give those muscles a stretch. All right, holding behind the left thigh, extend that. Holding onto the left shin, extend that right leg long. Inhale. Exhale, left leg goes to the ceiling, holding behind that left thigh. Maybe take a few points and flex with the toes. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, left ankle goes over our right knee. Draw that right thigh into your chest, feeling a nice stretch through that left glute. It's done so much work for us today. Time to give them some love. Inhale. Exhale, hands on our right shin. Extend that left leg long. Deep breath in through our nose. Exhale, extend that right leg up towards the sky. Take your points and flexes. Right ankle comes over our left knee. Draw that left thigh into our body. Feeling a nice stretch through that right glute. Maybe you want to add a little movement. Inhale. Exhale, holding behind both thighs. I want you to take as many rock and rolls as it takes to come up into a nice seated position. Swing those legs around underneath us. Whew. humidity got me. Tuck those toes. Pike those hips nice and high. Nice pedals. Really stretch out. Exhale, both heels meet the mat. I want you to shift your weight forward. Shoulders track over wrists as our hips sink down towards the mat. Eye gaze is nice and high and long. Untuck those toes. Exhale to look over our right shoulder. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, eye gaze goes over left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, find your center, tuck those toes, pike those hips, downward dog. Beautiful. Bend through those knees as you walk your hands back to meet your feet, forward fold. Inhale. Exhale, bend through the knees, scoop out through the belly, roll on up. Nice big roll through those shoulders. Lovely. I just want you to take a nice cleansing breath with me. Deep bend through those knees, arms come up towards the ceiling, palms meet, prayer. Bring those hands through to your heart space, close down those eyes. One more deep breath in through your nose and let it go. Exhale through the mouth. When you're ready, gently opening up those eyes, and we are finished. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am so grateful. And yes, be sure to let me know what you thought in the comments below. Thank you. Bye.